I think they're going to reveal the cards in the order they showed them, not including variety days. So I think today is going to be a variety day. Tomorrow will probably be Kaisa followers, and then the day after that would be Kaisa. Anyway, it just ticked over to noon, so let's refresh Mobalytics. Nope. Legends of Runeterra. Any scheduled tweets? Any scheduled tweets, please? Please? Oh, shit. They just straight up revealed Kaisa today. Okay. I can't say I was expecting that.
Pray.
Okay, Kaisa hunts them down. This is really loud. Jesus Christ, Twitter. That's better. New keyword, evolve. I have +2/+2 once you've given or summoned allies with 6+ other positive keywords this game. Holy shit. Okay, so you have to give a total of 6 other positive keywords. You have to grant your allies 6 positive keywords. And then it becomes a deep effect where every card with evolve gets +2/+2. Interesting. And then, of course, we've already seen this card text with the leaks. When I'm summoned at round start, if you have the attack token, create a second skin in hand. Huh. Interesting. Is that good? I mean, this is gonna make Kaisa a bit of a late game bomb. It's the fact that it's 6 other positive keywords. This is a lot. Given or summoned allies with 6 positive keywords. Other positive keywords. So my thought is you can't just play, you're not just going to be able to play or create 6 units with quick attack. It's only going to count the quick attack once. Judging off of this wording with the other, my thought is you're going to have to do something where you do the random unit generation. The random keyword generation, I should say. So in that situation, you'd have something like the Arsenal is run a lot. So maybe there's a Landmark Destruction Kaisa deck waiting to happen. That'd be hilarious. But my thought is the second skin is going to be her main way of getting evolve off. And then you've evolved is essentially Nautilus, you're deep. But for evolve now. All right, let's keep going.
Here is where we make our stand.
Okay, so this is a 1/1 with Challenger and the evolve. Yeah, okay, so evolve is deep, is what it is. 1/1 Challenger. Well, we currently have this with motherfucking Danger Noodle. Can't believe I just called it that. The Targon Celestial 0-mana 1/1 Challenger, which used to be a 2/1, which is probably why this card's a 1/1. And it's going to become a 3/3 with the evolve. I'm guessing this is the 1-drop for evolve, so interesting. This card could be good. Okay. Second skin, we can see it here. 0-mana focus, grant allied Kaisas everywhere another keyword, another ally's positive keyword. Interesting. Oh, not positive keyword, positive keywords. That is interesting. Oh, I want to see this run with Targon right now. I want Kaisa Targon. Oh, wait, hold on. What was that? Wait, what was that? Oh, that's just the little symbol to show you've progressed evolved. Okay.
I know what they are. I know how to destroy them.
This new voice actress is an interesting choice. It's not quite my style. It's not bad. I'm not going to say it's bad, but it's going to take some getting used to. So Kaisa isn't doing anything to help progress your evolve. She's getting payoff from your evolve. From you trying to get evolve, I should say. So you'll be playing units to keep leveling up that evolve over time, and she's going to be stealing those keywords so that she can be the payoff for that evolve, which is cool.
Their every move just makes me stronger.
Yeah, she sounds a little weird. I'm going to be real. I feel like I recognize the voice actress too. I can't figure out. Kaisa Poros? Oh my god, that's actually like... That seems a little possible. Alright, what is she playing here? She's playing Void Seeker. Is it just deal 1 to a follower? Deal 1 to a follower. If you've evolved, deal 3 instead. At slow speed. know how good this is. I don't know how good this is. We'll do a better look into this once it's actually finished.
Stronger.
Yeah, I apologize for everyone watching stream right now. This is really stuttery. I'll fix it for the YouTube vid.
End of the freaking
4 out of 6 overwhelm. 4 mana 4/4 overwhelm. Okay. With the evolve.
end of the freaking world, huh? Let's go. Another way to fight. I'll give you that.
Pantheon! Oh, shit! Kaisa Pantheon might be my new deck with this expansion. That's a really good combo. Ooh. Ooh, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I like it. Sorry, Akshan. You might be about to get replaced.
We have something the void will never understand. Me.
Okay. When I'm summoned or round start, if you have the attack token, create a second skin in hand. Same thing. She doesn't get any stats. She stays a 4/4. Much like Jin. It's interesting that they've started considering this as a way to level champions, because it used to be consistent that every champion would get +1/+1 every time they leveled, but now they're making it so that they're keeping their stats the same if they deem their level up strong enough without it. And her level up is deal 1 for each positive keyword I have to enemies or the enemy nexus. Lowest health first. I also understand them not giving her +1/+1 because she's getting the evolve off, which gives her, what, +2/+2? So it's kind of similar to Nautilus, in a sense, where he's a 0/12. And then he has the biggest stat jump in the game and becomes a 13/13. So that does make sense. I understand why they're doing it so that she doesn't get stats, because she gets it off of her keyword. Yeah, no, this is good, though. She has very good finisher potential. So worth looking out for this.
I'll show you how to fight.
Okay. Kaisa's Supercharge, grant an ally Overwhelm and Spell Shield. Create a Kaisa in your deck at 3 mana. Whoa. Holy shit. Holy shit. 3 mana focus, Overwhelm, and Spell Shield? I truly do not have other words for this than holy shit. This is really good. I was already kind of talking about, oh, you know, Pantheon. That's a good combo. This is ridiculous. At 3 mana, I think the cheapest other spell shield we have is Bastion, which is 4 mana, +1/+1. And they nerfed that from 3 mana because it was broken at 3 mana. I will grant it was burst. And the focus keeps this a little bit more sane, but this is still a ridiculous combo. This card's gonna be really good, and I'd be shocked if it doesn't see play even outside of Kaisa decks. I'll talk about this more after.
Gotta hit them hard. Come on!
Okay, I truly do not understand the wording of her level 2. Because she just did everyone. And yes, it technically did the damage in different instances at different times, but it still hit everyone the same? So, like, why was there an or in it, you know? Whatever.
The void doesn't wait. Neither should we.
That had so much text. Holy shit. When I'm summoned, grant me all positive keywords that allies have had this game. When I see an ally with a new positive keyword, grant it to me. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no. Yeah, okay. And additional keywords granted when they're summoned. It's not even when they're summoned. When I see an ally with a new positive keyword, grant it to me. Not when you summon new allies with positive keywords. Which means you can be in this situation where you don't have your Pantheon flipped. And you can flip him, and Void Abomination will get all of those keywords. Pantheon has a new home in Shurima. That's absolutely happening. Holy shit.
Neither should we.
I hate that fucking voice. I haven't even heard, like, one thing, and I've heard the voice. Hive Herald. Play. Grant a unit and me each other's positive keywords. Okay, this card's gonna see no play.
What is this?
I am the path she walks.
So long, Void. See you next time.
Okay. There's a bunch of things here. We're gonna look at this in a second. Let's go look at Mobalytics, shall we? What is that? Go away. Okay. So we've got everything here. Along with the cool art. Oh! And there's some variety package down here, too. Ooh! Ooh! Okay, we're gonna... So we looked at Kaisa. 5 mana, 4/4, quick attack, evolve. When I'm summoned around start, if you have the attack token, create a second skin in hand. And then same thing for level 2, except when she attacks, she deals 1 for each positive keyword I have to enemies or the enemy nexus. Lowest health first. We've got no real definition for what positive keywords really are, right? Because if you ask me, I would have considered Faded, Evolve, Deep, Even. Like, the blue keywords, I would have considered positive keywords. I understand why those wouldn't be considered as positive as others, but, like, especially when it comes to Faded, actually. I should have said Evolve, because especially when it comes to Faded, I feel like that is almost definitely a positive keyword. It does require a little bit of build around in your deck, but the build around is not a heavy deck cost. Granted, you're usually playing it in situations where you don't want that, but then you also have things like Augment, which only works on created cards, right? And Pantheon high rolls that all the time, but he only rolls keywords. He doesn't roll positive keywords. So Riot is drawing a difference between keywords they'll put in a champ pool and positive keywords. This card is broken. Oh yeah, Kaisa's a really fucking good card. And the best part is she's not even the most broken card on screen right now. Actually, something that's interesting to think about is that Evolve is now going to be in the keyword pool for things like Arsenal, Victor, Pantheon. So those guys can roll it and then get +2/+2 for playing to their win cons. Fascinating. Interesting. Okay. Void Blaster, 4/4 Overwhelm, Evolve. This is fine before you flip it. The 4/4 Overwhelm is okay at 4 mana. When it becomes a 6/6, it becomes a lot better. But I don't know that you want to deal with that, because we've already got transform effects that have this sort of power level with Uyir's followers, but they don't do too hot, do they? So I don't know that the +2/+2 from Evolve to make this a 6/6 is really going to make it too redeemable of a card. It's vanilla, and that's its downside. And I'm also going to talk about this one because it's in the same camp. It's vanilla, and it's a 3/1. I'll grant it has a spell shield, so you can't just... There won't be people just popping it with a Vile Feast. It's basically a confirmed 3/1 trade. But, right, you look at cards like... It's also a Shurima card, the 1 mana 3/1. And that one just kind of sucks. Right? You get one trade with it, but usually you're just going to get chump blocked. It can sometimes work as a fearsome blocker if you really need it in a pinch. But, like, you don't want to use this against Overwhelm units. You don't want to use this against quick attack units. It's just... The 1 health loses out to a lot. 1 health units have that problem, where they lose out to a lot of situations. Because you can't play this as a protective unit. But if you try and be aggressive with it, you're going to get hit with a chump blocker, and then you're just going to feel like you wasted this damn thing. Now, once it gets evolved and becomes a 5/3, it kind of just runs into the same problem. Because once you get that evolve off, it's late enough in the game that 3 damage attackers are going to be way more common, And so it's not going to do a whole lot for you, you know? Anyway, I skipped over a card. Void Abomination. This thing looks fucking ridiculous. Not only looks in terms of this, but looks in terms of this. When I'm summoned, grant me all positive keywords allies have had this game. When I see an ally with a new positive keyword, grant it to me. Yeah, so it gets everything. Any barrier, any temporary keyword, even that was positive, at least. It becomes just such a powerful unit because every time you add a keyword, it keeps it, right? And this is what's going to be such a strong power behind Victor as a potential partner for Kai'Sa. Every keyword you get with your Victors, this thing is going to hold on to. And once you play it, at its 8 mana, you drop it, it's got all those keywords. If you didn't have Evolve already triggered, you're gonna have it in a few seconds. Kai'Sa, you can immediately grant anything you've gotten to the Kai'Sa with the safety of knowing that whatever keyword you've generated is going to stay. It's kind of a nuts card. And yeah, sure, it's understated. It's a 5/4. But it's got the keyword that buffs its stats. And if you've played Deep ever, you know that an understated card that gets its stats buffed later in the game can be really fucking viable. God, yeah. This is gonna be a really good situation, right? It's basically safety for every keyword you play. As long as you can get to that 8 mana, you don't have to worry about blowing a keyword, because this card is just gonna keep it in the vault, and once it comes down, it's just gonna rain hell. Trifarian Training Pits, sorry. 4 mana. Each round, the first time an ally with 5+ power attacks rally. What the fuck? Yeah, the 5+ power attack rally. That is ridiculous. If the landmark was destroyed when you attacked, I think that would be fine. But the fact that this is an infinite rally every time you attack, it gives you a second attack. In Reputation decks, too, this card is going to be nuts. Noxus is going to be huge now. Lord Eldred, Mage Seeker Leader. Other allies in your Nexus have tough. I gotta say, I'm really happy to see tough on something that isn't Lissandra. I really like the effect of giving your Nexus tough. I think that's a very cool idea. And the fact that they gave it to Lissandra felt very flavorful, but also very not Freljord. And I love, actually, the fact that they put it on a Demacia card. And it's a permanent Ranger's Resolve, too, where all your other allies are going to have that. Galio's already in a really good position. This is going to make Galio a lot better card, too. Because it curves phenomenally, right? You play Galio, you play Lord Eldred, and then you maybe even play the Goliath, which swaps your Nexus health. 5 mana Ionia. When I'm summoned, draw a Yasuo and stun the strongest enemy. When you gain the attack token, stun the strongest enemy. They finally made a fucking Yasuo boat. Everyone was like, oh, Yone needs to be the Yasuo boat. It needs to be Yone. Just give them that buff. Nope. They made a fucking landmark for it. Yasuo's gonna be fine, basically. I don't know. I don't got anything else. Alright, Starhound Pack. 2 mana, 4 mana, 2/5. My faded buffs are granted to allied Starhound packs everywhere. This is a good unit for the early game, too. You put it down and you have a good body to start. This is a great defensive body. Right? Starhound gets you the... Starhound basically gives you a 2/5. You can't block Fearsome to start. But once you start getting that faded, every Starhound then becomes a 3/5, and then you fade again, and then there are 4/7, and it's a 3/6. The last card we have is Warded Husk. When you play an ally, kill me to grant it my stats and positive keywords. 0 mana, 0/1, Spell Shield, Immobile. It's the cheapest Spell Shield in the game. So that's something, at least. It's pre-committal because the next ally you play is going to get those buffs instead of, you know, whoever's currently in play. It's a Dragon Chow. In a weird way. And there's this thing with, like, pre-committed mana, right? a lot of pre-committed cards in the game aren't good. Because you're going to want to put this ideally on your Kai'Sa, or your Pantheon, or your Akshan, or whoever the hell you're playing with Kai'Sa. But you have to play this on the turn before they come down. So you'd have to play this on, like, turn 3 before you drop your Kai'Sa. And then she gets the Spell Shield, which is excellent. And she gets the +1 health. She becomes a 4/5. And that's wonderful. The problem is, you can only play a 2-drop on your turn 3 now, if you want to also play this. It's pre-committed mana, it's interactable, and also if you pop the Spell Shield early, like, you're losing a lot of value on this. If I see this thing come down and I have the mana for like a Vile Feast or something to pop the Spell Shield, I'm gonna pop the Spell Shield. I think that's every card for today though, so that's gonna be it. The Kai'Sa reveal is good though. I like the reveal. I'm interested to see what they have next. Variety Day tomorrow maybe? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see.